Today I will tell you the legend of Ulsan Bawee. The rocks in this photo you can see is Ulsan Bawee in Seolaksan. Very famous rock. How did it get that name and its behind the story? Let me tell you. Once upon a time in Korea, even rocks could travel around and have their own desire. One day, the god of mountain Kumgang, Diamond Mountain, declared, I need 12,000 rocks to rebuild this Kumgang Mountain and make it most beautiful mountain. I will decorate each peak with beautiful rock. Come and join us. The great rock in Ulsan, named Ulsan Bawee, wanted to move to Kumgang Mountain and be the part of the beautiful project. So he farewelled to his friends and started to roll over to north from south. And on the way, he saw many rocks from all over the place move past the Ulsan Bawee, and the shapes of the rocks round, some are square, and some are big, and some are small, all different shapes, rocks. They moved to Kumgang Mountain. Ulsan Bawee, the rock of Ulsan, was so huge and very heavy. So just it moved slowly and steadily. When he arrived at the peak of Mountain Sulak, he was exhausted and sat down to rest. He thought, the Kumgang Mountain is so close from here, so tomorrow I can reach the mountain Kumgang. So today I will stay here. The next morning, when he started to roll, he heard the voice of the god of Kumgang Mountain. Now we've got 12,000 rocks all here, and I decorate each peak with these beautiful rocks. So no more rocks I need, no place for another rock. Oh, the great Ulsan Rock was so disappointed. How could this happen? He felt embarrassed and ashamed. He can't return to his hometown. So he cried and cried. What shall I do? The god of Sulak Mountain heard Ulsan Bawee's cry and said, oh, please stay here. Then we will appreciate you. You will make this Sulak Mountain more beautiful. Ulsan Bawee, the rock of Ulsan, heard this and it thought maybe that's a good idea. You know, in life, even in life of rock, a door closed, but not it's the end. Another door opened. So Ulsan Bawee stayed there over 1,000 years. And under the rock, there's a famous temple, Buddhist temple, and many monks lived there. And whoever climbed Mountain Sulak, they climbed on the Ulsan Bawee and looked down below and beyond the beautiful scenery. So Ulsan Bawee is a very famous landmark in Seolaksan. Time passed, maybe 1,000 years later. A magistrate from Ulsan heard this story. He was very shrewd, designing man. And he thought, that's a good story. Maybe I can use this story to take advantage of the monks under the rock. And he visited the Buddhist temple and called head monk and said, I came here to get our rental fee for Ulsan Rock because the rock originally belongs to us, and now it came here and make your mountain and temple more famous, so you have to pay the rental fee to us. The head monk heard this, and how could it happen? He never heard a rock should pay the rental fee. But the magistrate of Ulsan was a very powerful man, so the head monk was worried a lot and the big burden to pay the rent. Then his student, a young boy monk, heard this and told his master, don't worry, master, leave that to me. I will handle this problem. The head monk listened to the boy monk. He was very clever boy, so okay, do as you can do. The next day, the magistrate of Ulsan came, and the boy monk asked, take the Ulsan Rock to your hometown. We don't need that. We need to plant that field and grow vegetables. That's better for us. So take the rock, or maybe you have to pay us the rental fee because the rock, useless rock, just occupied our land. The magistrate of Ulsan was furious to hear that, but he thought again, and the boy's word quite reasonable, so he accepted. Okay, I will take the rock to our Ulsan town, but first you have to tie up the rock with an ashed rope. Then I will carry it to Ulsan. An ashed rope tie up the huge rock? How can it be possible? The head monk now got really big trouble. But the boy said, don't worry, master. I have my plan. So he told to the monk. And all the monks got together and worked together to make a long, long rope with straw, enough to tie up the huge rock. So it was a big job. When they made this long rope, the boy asked the monks, carry the long rope to the beach and soak it into the seawater, salty water, over the night. Then later they went and take it back to the rock, and they tied the huge rock with that long, soaked with the salty water rope. And then the boy brushed the surface of the rope with sesame oil. It took another days. Then finally, when he finished that, he set the fire on the wet rope. And the rope burnt the surface, but inside was untouched. Then finally, the magistrate of Ulsan came over. And he looked at the rock tied up with ashed rope. He was amazed. How could you do that? You are really smart boy. You win. Okay, how about this? Let's not take rental fee, your side and my side. And from now on, Ulsan Bawee belongs to Sulak forever. How's that? So they all agreed, and the magistrate of Ulsan returned to his hometown. And from then on, people talked about this story over and over again. And now everybody climbs the mountain Sulak. They climbed on the Ulsan Bawee. I've never been to Ulsan Bawee, so maybe this year after coronavirus, I want to go to Sulak and climb on the huge rock Ulsan Bawee and looked around the beautiful scenery. I will do that. Thank you.